Tinman in the Tinman shop. I have a combo build here. I have a power supply and a 12-pill mobile box for my man Tony. Tony, we have it all hooked up, but we're going to do one piece at a time. So we'll start with the power supply. It is a 200 amp, but I built it much more than 200 amps because this bad boy pulls. Well, let's just go ahead and well, boy, where'd you go? Here you go. Zero that out. When we go to run the amp, you'll see why 200 amp was really not quite enough, but we went ahead and took care of it. 14.55, and you pay for 200 amps, right? There you go. There's 200 amps at 14.53. Oh, it's going up to 250 amps. It's still climbing. It's almost up to 270 amps. And let's see, go back up to 270. There's 300. Still at 14. You pay for 200, buddy. That's the way we roll at Tinman. The way we roll. So, with that being said, let me disconnect all of this and kind of give you an overview of the power. We're back. Got a little dust on it here. I apologize. This is a 200 amp powder coated. It's got a fan cover here, but there's no fan here. It's just the filter. Your fan is actually in the back. There you go. Riveted insulated leads for both colors. I did put a power meter on it. It is offset. If you look at it, it's off a little bit, and I had to do that because the power supply is on the inside. They line up this way, and in order for me to do it, we would have had to offset multiple power supplies, and the way that these lugs line up in the back, it was just impossible. So I had to offset this a little bit. You really can't tell it. It's just off by a little, but there you go on your power supply. I said you have a filter right here. Well, yeah, my hands hurt so bad. Well, I'm not going to take the cover off then. It's on there. It works. It comes off. It's removable. I promise. Alright. Moving on. We have your Tinman 12.0 12-pill Toshiba. And something else we offered up. You have your 300 amp Andersons. 350 amp Andersons. Got you 2 4-gauge wire going all the way to the back of your amp. And that being said, you got 3 fans. I made it look like a fan, but it's not a fan. I apologize because I took the initiative to go ahead and put you a nice big cap up in here, going all the way over to your power bus. Of course, I have a distributor bar in the middle all the way down, along with your 2 4-gauge wires. All Toshibas, all matching. I did go ahead and do the B Plus mod. And put you a nice good 15 kV doorknob capacitor on the back, along with your tuning brass capacitor. So therefore, you know, this will take the brunt of your the voltage or RF. This right here will handle the low end tune. So you got 25 puff here, and you got a low tune capacitance here. With having this inside of your amp, It'll help filter the power coming in, along with all the ferrite we have on it. Plus, the inside of your power supply has got capacitance and ferrite as well. So there's a combo of everything going on here, and everything's protected. So we're not volting anything. That's the great thing about this whole build. We're not doing any kind of high volts. I mean, you see in 5.4, 14.5, that's what your car runs. And this 12 pill is hitting every bit of 1,250 to almost 1,300 bird. Yes, it's a 12 pill. It should do at least 1,200 bird. And we're not hitting it that hard. I mean, we're hitting with a Cobra and a little 2 pill. So, that being said, now I'm going to go ahead and iterate. This driver, when you key it, the fan on this thing makes a hell of a piece of noise. Yeah, I need to go in here and take it out. Let's just key the 12 pill with the Cobra, and we got the power all the way up. And I'll illustrate as the 25 watt in reverse. That's my reverse meter. 5 watts reflect to the radio. 5 watts to the dummy load, 2,500 in average, and I want to say that this battery is dead. I left it on for a couple of days, so I don't know what it's going to actually read, but we'll try. Either here nor there, we have the Ray Solutions. Now, mainly I use the Ray Solutions for the SWRs. Hello. You see it's flat. But I mainly use the Ray for SWRs. I really don't use it for the wattage, even though you know, it's pretty close. But that is the best way to tune an amp with you know, watching your SWRs. Also forgot to put one other thing up here. But so hello with my Cobra. Oh, average. Oh, 250 with just my Cobra. Oh, it probably actually sounds like it's clipping. So let's demonstrate drive. Oh, told you that thing makes an awful racket. Oh. So it does about the same thing, about 200 bird. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn on the monster. 2,500 watt slug. We'll be reading the top scale. 5 is 500, 10 is 1,000, 15 is 1,500. This is average, no peak here. And right in the middle is 1,250. We have 5,000 watt in peak, which we read in the middle scale. 10 is 1,000. 2 is 2,000, 3 is 3,000. We have the peak on, but I don't know if it's going to read right, so therefore we have the Ray Solutions. 1,250 average. What's the peak say? Yeah, it's low. The Ray's is showing more. So back to the radio. Now this is going back to the dummy load. So almost a watt of reflect going back to the dummy load via the antenna side. 1/4 watt coming back to the radio side. So clearly we are in tune. SWRs will keep 1.07, guys. There's no SWRs in this box. It is wonderful, wonderfully tuned. I believe it's totally going to be super ecstatic. And I want to put one right here. That being said, Tony, I appreciate it, bud. I know it's been a long time coming, but I know you're ready for it to come home. She's tuned, she's right and tight, and we're only running at 14 volts. So getting a 1250 bird with a Cobra drive at 14 volts, can't beat that with a stick.